In the distant steppes of Central Asia, at the beginning of the 5th century, a boy named Attila was born. From childhood, he grew up among the Hun warriors nomads whose horses flew faster than the wind and whose arrows never missed. Attila was the son of Munzuk, the brother of the great leader Rua, who in those years united the scattered tribes of the Huns into a powerful confederation. The boy learned to ride horseback almost before he could walk. His hands quickly grew accustomed to the bow, and the arrows he released flew with such precision that they never missed, hitting the target even at full gallop. Life among warriors hardened his character. From a young age, Attila participated in training and even in real battles. As a young man, around his teens, Attila was sent as a hostage to the Roman court as part of a diplomatic exchange, where the Romans also held Hunnic princes to ensure peace. Observing the wealthy but fragile society of the Roman Empire, Attila honed his strategic acumen, laying the foundation for his legendary conquests. When Rua died in 434, Attila and his brother Bleda inherited power over a vast empire stretching from the Volga to the Rhine. The brothers ruled jointly, but such divided power harbored seeds of discord. In 445, after several years of tense coexistence, Attila decided to act. Legends say that he set up an ambush during the hunt. Bleda was killed, possibly by Attila's own hand or by his order. Now Attila became the sole ruler, the Khan of the Huns, whose rule was law from the Caspian to the Alps. The Romans, whose once great empire was cracking at the seams under the onslaught of barbarians, nicknamed Attila the Scourge of God, Flagellum Dei. This moniker arose from the terror he instilled. His campaigns into Gaul and Italy in the 450s left behind devastated cities, scorched fields, and rivers stained with blood. Attila demanded tribute, threatening utter destruction, and even besieged Rome. Attila gathered an army of hundreds of thousands of horsemen, Huns, Alans, and Gepids. In 447, he unleashed his forces against the Eastern Roman Empire, devastating the Balkans. Emperor Theodosius, too, paid him tribute in gold, but Attila wanted more. In 451, Attila invaded Gaul. The Roman general Aetius united his forces with the Visigoths under King Theodoric. The two armies met on the Catalonian plains, and the battle was brutal. Theodoric was killed, but the Huns were forced to withdraw. Attila, however, was not broken. In 452, he marched into Italy. Rome trembled. Pope Leo I went out to meet him, pleading for peace. Attila turned back, whether because of plague or out of superstition. No one knows for certain. But fate was cruel. In 453, during a feast after his wedding to the beautiful Ildiko, Attila died from a sudden hemorrhage. His burial became a legend. Attila's body was placed in a triple coffin of gold, silver, and iron, filled with treasure. To hide his grave, the Huns diverted a river, buried Attila in the riverbed, and then returned the water to its course. The workers who knew the secret were killed, so that no one would ever find the king. The Hunnic Empire collapsed. Attila became a legend, a conqueror whose name still echoes through the centuries. The Scourge of God, the King of the Steppe, an eternal warrior.